afternoon, friends. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and into another weekly grocery haul. I took the day off today. It's Friday. Our doctor's out of the office this week and next week. Well, he left Wednesday and he won't be back all of next week until the 24th. So we had the option of taking a couple extra days off, and you know your girl can use some days off of work to get things done around this house, especially after vacation. My house is still a disaster area, not gonna lie to you. Getting back when you're gone for like 10-11 days on vacation, you kind of lose reality a little bit, you know what I mean? You're chilling, you're just going with the flow on vacation, and then you come back and you have to have a little bit of structure, and we don't have that back yet completely. So I took today off. I'm also taking Wednesday off just to have a couple of days here to try to get into the swing of things. I went shopping today. I ran all of my errands. I waited for my packages to come. I'm pretty excited about that. My husband's got a project this weekend, and that is putting my shelving together for my craft space. I'm trying to get my craft space back to normal so that I can film out there, craft out there, get back to doing what I do. I do say, you know, in the summertime I craft a lot less because crafting is more of a winter time thing for me, because during the summer the kids are out of school. We really try to reward them and celebrate all the hard work that they do. So we tend to be gone almost every single weekend during the summer, just on adventures and things like that. And if you're interested in that kind of stuff, I do have a playlist called vlogs, and all of our fun adventures are going to start to be popping up on my channel, and I will put them in that playlist, the vlogs. If you're curious or you're interested in seeing, we went on vacation in Illinois. I do live in Missouri, so most of the things that you will see there will be Missouri-based adventures. But our vacation vlogs, there will be about 9 or 10 of them, and they will be popping up here directly. I do have one already completed that I posted last week, so if you're interested in that stuff, please go to the playlist and watch that video. We had a fun time on vacation, a fun time. The first vlog was kind of just like a state park day, so we didn't have a ton of things going on, but the rest of them will be good to watch, I promise you. So anyway, getting back into why you clicked on this video, we are in the process of getting ready to either purchase a home, buy land, and build a house. We will be doing this from now until this time next year. It is really hard for us. We want at least 10 acres, and in the area of Missouri which I live, to stay in our school district that we are in and I love so dearly. I would not go outside of this district at this point in time in my life, with my kids being, the two little ones being small. So we're gonna be here for a little bit, but it's really hard to find land, property that is out a little bit outside of town, but still within this school district. So we kind of just have to wait for something to come up. That's why I say we're going to be doing this process from now until about this time next year. Hopefully between this next year we will have gotten our crap together. Okay, so I have decided that whenever we do this process, I want all new furniture. We have a fairly decent and brand new bedroom set, so I won't need anything for our room, but I will want new living room furniture, a new dining room furniture. The boys will each have their own room. The two little ones share a room now, and then the teenager has his own room, but they will all need new bedroom sets. We do have a fairly new bunk bed set, which will probably stay in the little one's room, but he will still need all new like dressers and stuff like that. So in order for me to be able to do that later, I'm gonna start really honing in and only buying the things that we need. Sometimes I get a little crazy girl with the spending, and sometimes we can be a little bit wasteful with our groceries. So I am really sticking to a $75 grocery budget. Now that doesn't include like our laundry soap, dish soap, things like that. I do get orders probably every 2 months from Grove Collaborative. If you're interested in that and you have never been turned on to that before, please go. I do have a link always in the description box for that. And if you sign up there, and it's eco-friendly kind of products, which is the kind that I try to use as much as possible, being that my kids are little, you know, we tend to waste a lot of things. So in order to cut down on that, I buy my like dish soap and cleaners and stuff like that all from Grove, and they're all the time offering good deals with free gift sets and stuff like that whenever you sign up. So like I said, there is a link always in my description box if you're interested, if you're ever interested in stuff like that. But as far as groceries go, I'm gonna try to bring it down to $75 a week. And the reason why I can do that during the summer is because I don't have to cook on Tuesdays or Thursdays. My 2 little boys go to their grandma's for dinner for 2 hours. They go over there for 2 hours. So I don't generally have to cook on those 2 days. So me and the hubby will, and the older boy, we will just eat leftovers or whatever we can find. And a lot of times on the weekends, we're in and out of the house going on this adventure or that adventure or whatever. So I don't want to spend money on things that are just sitting here and then they go bad. And a lot of times on Friday nights, we either get pizza or we go out to dinner just as a treat for the whole family dinner time. So anyway, with that being said, I'm only going to start buying the things that I know that we're going to go through the week. We can always go back to the grocery store, but hopefully this will start allowing me to save a little bit of money for that new furniture that I want whenever we get our new house. I had been spending about $100 to $150 a week on groceries during the school year. And during the school year, I do spend a little bit more because I do pack my kids' lunch for school. But during the summer months, we're gonna go to $75 a week and see what we can do there. So I'm gonna flip you guys around. And I'm gonna share with you guys what I got. Everything that you see here on the table was $54 and some change. The only thing that I didn't pick up because I forgot to was bottled water. We have city water and I just can't with the city water. So I'll have to send my husband out. We usually go through 2 cases of water in our house in 1 week's time, and that's because we drink so much water. And that's really good for you, so I don't mind buying that. And I've tried putting like the filters on my sink to get water without buying that plastic, but I know that I shouldn't be buying that plastic. But hopefully when we get our house, we will have well water, and that will eliminate all of that plastic buying. So I'm gonna turn you guys around and show you what I bought. Okay, so I'm obsessed with sunflower seeds. In case you guys haven't known this about me, once summer hits, I eat sunflower seeds like they're going out of style. And I don't advise anybody to do that because there is a lot of salt in these bad boys. But that's why you see all this? I gotta clean my house. Disregard that stuff in the background. That's why I get and eat bananas every single day. Sodium, which is in these bad boys, and potassium in those bad boys. 2 very important things in your diet that you should make sure that you are eating correctly and counter-reacting one or the other. These are called your electrolytes in your system, okay? So when your sodium goes up, your potassium goes down, and vice versa. So if you're eating something with a lot of salt, if you have a very heavy salt diet, then I highly suggest you adding in some potassium to go along with that salt. Now, there is a lot of salt in these things, okay? And I probably maybe eat 1/4 of this bag at one time. So this one bag will last me like 7 days because I don't eat, like I'm not gonna sit there and eat this whole bag. But the calories per serving, which is 1/4 of a cup, okay? Or not the calories, the sodium is 2,820 milligrams, okay? So that's a lot of salt. I don't usually put a lot of salt on my food, and like I said, I'm not suggesting that you eat this much salt. It's not really that great for you, but in the summertime, this is what my body wants, and so this is what I put in there. But like I said, if you're eating this much salt, please, please, please try to counter-react it with the potassium so that your electrolytes don't get all out of whack. And also, if you're eating sunflower seeds, please drink lots of water, because water will help flush that sodium back out of your body, okay? Just my little tidbit of information. Don't do what I do. I'm just saying that if you do this, please do this. Please enter, if you eat a lot of salt, make sure you're drinking a lot of water and adding potassium into your diet, okay? So here we have Tony's Pizza. My battery's gonna die. We'll have this probably tonight for dinner. Just a little bit. Like in the summertime, you guys, I'm not cooking all those homemade savory meals. Our bodies just don't need that kind of stuff in the summertime, I find. So like the meatloafs and all the soups and all the stuff that lasagnas and stuff like that, that stuff is very heavy, and our bodies don't need that during the summertime, or at least mine doesn't. My family's work that way. So we do simple, easy meals. We're running around all the time in the summer, and we are just living our best lives, and this is how we eat during the summer. Please don't leave me any kind of hate comments about it. You can choose to feed your family however you want to. This is how we do it in the summer. I treat my kids all summer long for working so hard during the school year, and you know, maintaining their grades and doing what they're supposed to and giving back to the community during the school year. My kids are really good about doing what they're supposed to, and so they get rewarded all summer long because of it. So we're gonna have spaghetti one night. My husband's not a big fan of spaghetti all the time. My kids love spaghetti. So I usually pick up this sauce in this jar, and then I just add my own flavors, spices, and stuff into it to make it more homemade tasting. It just cuts me down and saves me on some time. And these pasta sauces really aren't that bad. But like I said, I do add in my own spices and variations to the sauce to make it taste more homemade, if you know what I'm saying. So we got some noodles, some pasta sauce, and then this little loaf of garlic bread. And then I got a pound of ground beef to go with that. And then tomorrow, which is Saturday, we're going to a barbecue, so I won't have to cook dinner for that. We usually do sandwiches and stuff like that for lunches when the kids are home, but they do go to a daycare during the school or during the week, because I work, obviously. So they're usually fed their breakfast and lunch. So I don't normally have to worry about a lot of lunch making during the summer, unless it's on the weekends. So then Sunday is Father's Day, so I'm gonna be making my husband his favorite, which is meatball subs. So I got a bag of meatballs, I got some cheese, I got some barbecue sauce back there, and then I figured as a side, we'll have Little Smokies, because he also loves these, and then he also loves this macaroni and cheese. So that's what we're gonna have for Father's Day dinner. So there that is. Meatballs, Little Smokies, thick and creamy macaroni and cheese, and he also loves fried potatoes, so I will probably make that as well, but I have potatoes left over from last week, so I didn't have to buy any this week. And then I just got a couple snack things. I got a loaf of bread for sandwiches. My middle child, Jack, he loves these pizza Pringles, and he loves putting chips on his sandwich. So that is the reason why this is like that. So, and my little one does too, but Jack is more so the one that does that than the other one. And the big one, the teenager, he also puts chips on his sandwich as well, but not the pizza kind. He likes barbecue on his. So my responsibility for this little barbecue is baked beans. And again, I just purchased this pack. I'm not gonna spend hours in the kitchen cooking for a barbecue. So I'm gonna take this. I might actually stop and get another watermelon to take with us, because we love watermelon. I do, I love watermelon. So I got baked beans, and then I also got some chips and dip, one for the house, and then one for the barbecue to take with us. And like I said, I think I'll stop and get, when I have my husband get water, I will have him get another watermelon to take. And then that will be our part of dinner for barbecue. We're gonna go out to the lake and swim and carry on. I'll vlog it, of course. And then, you know me. Sorry about that, y'all. My battery died, and I really need to invest in another battery for the PowerShot G7X. the Canon. I only have one battery, so I have to stop, go charge it a little bit so that I can finish this video and get these groceries put away. But anyway, if you guys have been around long enough and you guys know my usual grocery hauls, there's usually always granola bars included in that grocery haul. These were, I was going to get the ones that weren't dipped in chocolate, but I can only find the small box, and the bigger box is just a better deal. So I went with the chocolate dipped ones this time. I prefer the peanut butter ones, but the store didn't have the peanut butter ones, so I probably won't be indulging in these this time because I'm not a big fan of chocolate in general. But I might eat one or two. If you're looking for a low calorie situation though, I don't think that for one granola bar 150 calories is bad. If you're watching your carbohydrates, it might be a little bad, 22 carbohydrates for one, but I generally don't track my carbs. I usually only track my calories. I work for a doctor, and that doctor always tells me all the time, and tells every patient that comes in there wanting to lose some weight, that we do not, the best way to lose weight is by a caloric deficit, not by carbohydrate loss. But that's just his professional opinion, and so I usually just do what my doctor says. And since I work for him, I just track my calories and not so much my carbohydrates. But everybody, certain people feel better when they don't eat carbohydrates, and certain people feel better when they get to eat a little bit carbohydrates and they lower their calorie level. So just depending on what type of person you are, just giving it out there that these bad boys are only 150 calories. So one of these would probably be about 3 or 4 Weight Watchers points. I think Weight Watchers generally goes, per point is 50 calories usually, or so I've been told. I don't actually follow Weight Watchers, so I could be lying to you. I don't know. Okay, moving along, we got hot dog buns for the meatballs. This is the way my husband likes to eat them, so that's what we got. And then the very last thing that I purchased, which is not a food item, this guy was $5 for this guy. But since I went on vacation and was like in the chlorine and all that fun stuff for 10 straight days, my skin is very, very dry. So I wanted to get this Jergens Wet Skin Moisturizer that you put on like after you're done showering and let it dry, to see if I couldn't lock in some of the moisture in my skin. This one says it's infused with, what does that say? Hydrating coconut oil. And so we're gonna give this a try. If anybody out there has tried this bad boy, let me know how it works. I'm gonna give it a try probably tonight. I probably actually won't. I'll probably give it a try tomorrow night, because we're going to the lake tomorrow, so I'll be in water again. Not that I guess it doesn't hurt, but I would hate for this stuff to get into lake water, being that there are fish and wildlife inside lake water. I don't want this to like seep into them. So I will probably give this a try Saturday night when I get back from the lake and see how it goes. But if anybody has any other suggestions about a wet skin moisturizer, this is the only one that I've seen at Walmart, at my Walmart anyway. But if anybody has something else that they have used and tried, let me know in the comments below. And that does it for this grocery haul. Like I said, $54 and some change here. And then I still have to get 2 cases of water and watermelon. So by the time I do that, we'll probably still only be about $65, which is under our $75 budget. So the last 2 weeks I have made my $75 goal. We'll see if I can keep it up through the summer. Alright guys, thank you for joining me for this very chatty grocery haul. I don't normally do really chatty videos, but I'm trying to be a little bit more open with my viewers and let them know my kind of personality a little bit better. I just want to be more open. I tend to be a little bit more closed than most people. I don't know why I'm like that, but I am like that. So I'm trying to let go a little bit more, be a little bit more open. And so I hope you don't mind me being chatty. And like I said, guys, we will see you guys in my next video. Bye.